Good evening. Hello, hello. What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube, Facebook? Streaming kind of all over the place today. So if you see me looking around, that's because I have another camera set up. But yeah, I wanted to go live and talk about a few things. What's up? What's up? Let me know. Give me like a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. You guys can see me. I was having some tech issues a second ago, so let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the comments. Give me like a thumbs up. Give me like a thumbs up. Need this energy. Thank you in advance. Awesome. Looks like you guys can hear me. Love it. Love it. Awesome. All right, guys. So I just finished technically the last day, but I just finished a stay at home millionaire 5-day challenge. Some of you have heard about it, right? You see me post about it. And we just finished technically our last day. We had a Q&A session, which was awesome. This was actually the first time running the stay at home millionaire challenge. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better first group. Everyone was amazing. Everyone was implementing, getting results. Like, it was amazing. We kind of built a little family and community over the course of 5 days, which I love it, love it, love it. But today during the Q&A, it was our last Q&A, someone asked this question. And I thought it was an amazing question. And I think it was a question that a lot of people aren't willing to ask. And if they do ask the question, a lot of times they're not even going to implement the information, right? It sounds good to ask the question, but it's in one ear, out the other ear. So I want to talk about this. So this person in the challenge asked me, because they said they've heard a little bit of my story, right? And they wanted to know what I would do or suggest, or what advice would I give someone who wanted to invest in themselves, wanted to invest in their business, wanted more, wanted better, but they're really struggling financially. They are really, really struggling financially. And they wanted to know what my advice was. Like, what can they do? And I'm sure a lot of people have been in this position before, because I know that I have, right? It's like, you want more, you want better, right? But you're just struggling financially. Like, it's almost like there's a bill due every single day. And the money, the math is not mathing, right? The money is not adding up. I'm sure you have been there. I have absolutely been there. And like I said, this person asked this question, asked me like, what advice would you give? Because sometimes it seems like you're just in this never ending cycle, and it's ruthless, right? This ruthless cycle, because you want more, you want to invest in your business, you want to start a business or grow your brand, but it's just like the money's not there. Every dollar that you get goes to a bill, right? Right? If y'all have been there, put I feel you in the comments, because I know that I have been there. And I'm sure you guys have probably been there at some point in your life. And I wanted to share a little bit about, I guess, my story, my background, right? Because a lot of people assume that when they see, hey, Alicia, a lot of people assume that when they see someone at a certain pinnacle of success, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but if you saw me a few years ago, it'd be like night and day, right? And so they assume that process was overnight. Or they assume that you haven't gone through anything, right? They assume that you just had everything handed to you and it was easy. And they say, you must have the answers because you don't go through any of this, right? But what a lot of people don't know, or what they don't realize or don't understand, is that just a few years ago, when I had first moved to Dallas with my fiance, I moved here. He was already here, but I moved here. He had the trucking company, right? And when I first moved, we were struggling so bad because all of our money had to go back into our business, into our trucking company, that we actually lived out of the semi truck. And a lot of people say, oh, well, that's trucking, right? You live in the truck, you drive, work in the truck, whatever. No, guys, like, we literally did not have a place to call home. Like, we lived out of the truck, both of us together, while I was pregnant. And if you've ever seen the inside of a semi truck, it's small, right? It's small. It's literally just enough space for, like, I don't even know if it's a full size bed. It's like a full size bed, right? You have like the little cabinets on the side, and then you have the driver's seat. Like, it's literally that small. And we lived out that truck, not because we wanted to, but because we had to, because we just, like, every dollar that we spent or every dollar that we made went back into the business. We didn't have any extra money, income, nothing, right? I couldn't even go get a job because to get a job, right, you need to have a place to live and a car and all that, right? So it's like, it was like this never ending cycle, literally a never ending cycle. And when she asked me this question during our Q&A for the challenge today, and she asked me, well, what advice would you give to someone who was in that never ending cycle, struggling with their finances, but they want better? And the turning point for me, when we were going through those struggles financially and trying to be better business owners and be better entrepreneurs, is that I had to learn how to stop working so hard, right? It's probably not going to make any sense. I had to learn how to stop working so hard, right? I was trying to do everything. Okay, I'll go and get 2 jobs. And I worked 2 jobs while I was pregnant. Okay, now I'm going to try to go and get a raise, right? Okay, let's try to keep building up the trucking company. Let's try to do this, right? We were hustling and working so hard. But the moment that I realized that if we stop working hard and start working smarter and start working with our brains instead of our bodies, everything changed. It was like a light switch that came on and everything changed. Because the power that we have and the opportunity that we're in right now, that we have right now with the digital space with social media, you can literally create money with your mind, like take it out of thin air and it goes into your bank account. Like literally, it sounds crazy, but that's what you're doing. You can literally think of something and make it manifest into reality. Take a thought from your head and make money from it. You're like pulling money out of thin air. And that's why with this space that we're in, and I tell people all the time, and people they may think that I'm crazy. I hear other people talking about the digital space, right, and content creation, but in a few years, people are going to miss, or people are going to wish that they took this opportunity that's here right now, right, with creating content, with being able to package your knowledge and your experiences and sell that to help other people, to add value to other people. We're in a space, in a world like never before, honestly. And opportunity waits for nobody. Opportunity does not care if you're sick, if you're broke. Opportunity does not care about any of that. It doesn't care. And so that's the advice that I told her, is that if you are struggling right now financially, right, maybe you're working a 9 to 5, maybe you have a business, because just because you don't work a 9 to 5, just because you're a full-time entrepreneur doesn't mean that you're thriving financially. And a lot of people don't understand that. You can be a business owner and still be broke, right? But we have to start working smarter and using our minds, using our brains. That's why content creation and the internet is so powerful. And I'm probably going to be telling you guys to get on the internet and make content until I'm blue in the face, because you guys need to be making content. Right now, we are in a opportunity like never before. These bigger, larger companies, they understand that. That's why you don't see commercials the way that you used to see commercials. These companies are putting marketing dollars behind influencers on social media. They're putting their marketing money behind people. Why? Because right now we live in a time where people don't want to be marketed to by a company. They want a more organic feel. I can come on here with the same message as, I don't know, Coca-Cola, but people rather listen to an actual person talk versus just a company face or corporate face where people know that they're trying to sell you something, right? They know that. You can be having the same exact message when it comes to your social media, but because it comes from a real life person that somebody can relate to, it's more meaningful to them. And so I don't care if you're into beauty. I don't care if you're into business. I don't care if you're into music. You could be into food. You could be into anything. Just start creating content. Your life is content. Everything is content. Get in front of the camera. Pick up a phone. Start making videos about everything that you are doing. It sounds crazy, but people want to see your life. And that can end up making you a fortune. If I had never picked up my phone that day in January of 2019 and made my very first video and posted that on Instagram and Facebook, I would not be where I am today. If I did not make that one little decision to pick up the phone and record myself, I wasn't even done up. I didn't have no makeup on. I was probably sweating in the video because I was so nervous. But if I did not make that one decision, I don't think I would be here. I don't think I would be here. That one decision literally can change your life. One post on Instagram can change your life. One post to Facebook, one post to TikTok, to YouTube can change your life, literally change your life. A lot of you all spend hours scrolling on social media, just scrolling, watching other people build brands, watching other people make money, watching other people build businesses, when you can be doing the same thing. Social media has created an era to where you don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to have celebrity connections or connections with millionaires, right? In order to be something and to impact people. Because we have this tool that's, right, a phone, a cell phone that pretty much everybody has. This one tool can reach millions of people, millions of them. Yes, you are one decision away from changing your life. Absolutely. One decision away. And usually it's that one thing that you don't want to do. Is that one thing that makes you nervous. Is that one thing that makes you scared, right? You're scared to post content. Why? Because you're scared of what people are going to think of you. You're scared to post content because you feel like you're going to mess up, because you feel like you are not good enough to be on the internet. Right? You're scared to post content because you're afraid that you don't have the personality for it, right? You're not funny, you're not entertaining, right? You don't like your voice. That's one thing that I hear all the time is, I can't post videos, I hate my voice, right? You're allowing that to stop you from success, right? And we have to learn how to overcome these things. It's not easy. I never said it would be easy, but it's something that you have to do. It's absolutely something that you have to do. And we have to overcome these hurdles in our minds, that these are things that we're literally making up in our heads, right? Because most of the time, no one's probably told you that. No one's probably told you that they hate your voice, right? No one probably told you that you're not funny, that you don't have the personality for social media. We scroll on social media all day, every day. Most people post their lives on social media every single day, but put no strategy behind it. So now you can't monetize. There are other ways to make money online versus just selling courses or selling master classes or coaching. You can literally post about your life and get paid to do that. You post anyways. Now just put a little bit of effort, put a little bit of strategy behind it, and now you can change your life. But you have to be willing to do that and make that one decision. Like I said, I made that one decision in January of 2019. That one decision to make my first video and post it. And my life has not been the same since. Now, it wasn't overnight, but it hasn't been the same since. And anyone can be a content creator. Anyone can get on the internet. I mean, I wasn't a celebrity. I'm still not a celebrity. I was not the cool kid in class growing up. I felt like I didn't have, the most outgoing personality. People are so surprised when they meet me in person because I'm such a quiet and reserved person. I'm really not the type to, be outgoing. I'm really not the person to go out a lot, mingle with new people. Like, that's really not me. But I know how to get on camera because I've learned how to be more comfortable with it. It's a skill that you have to learn and practice. But you can't get better at it unless you practice. Right? You can't get better unless you actually do that and do it often. Even when you don't feel like posting. Just do it. Even if you don't feel like going live, even if you don't feel like posting content, do it. I'm telling you guys, there is a huge opportunity out here right now. I feel like I'm preaching to you guys, but there's a huge opportunity, and opportunity waits for no one. This opportunity is not going to wait for you to buy that new camera. It's not going to wait for you to get in the perfect position. It's not going to wait for you to start saving money. It's not going to wait for you to not be sick. It's not going to wait for you to feel better about yourself. It's not going to wait. Opportunity is not going to wait. It's not. It doesn't care about your situation. It doesn't care about how you feel. It doesn't care about what you're scared of. And we are in an amazing opportunity right now with the internet, with social media, even though it's been around for, at least a decade now. I mean, we're still in the new era though, when it comes to really transitioning into the digital space, especially with content creation and, influencers and things like that. It's still pretty new. So there's still room definitely for everybody. Okay. There is room for everyone. And the internet is so large and great and vast that there is space for everyone. There are millions and millions and millions of people on the internet. I promise you, you can get a few thousand people to watch your content. I promise you can. But it's all about being consistent. I saw a video actually on, I believe it was on TikTok. And it was about a TikTok creator. And I think she had gained like 1 million followers in less than a year, like 1 million followers. I think her content was just lifestyle type of content, nothing super crazy, nothing super creative. And she actually said that she is not a creative person. She is just a consistent person. And I really, really related to that because I was the person who thought, I'm not creative. I'm not outgoing. I don't have this vibrant personality, right? So how can I make videos? Why would people be interested in listening to me? Why would people think anything that I have to say is valuable, right? I'm not creative. That's how I felt. I felt like I wasn't creative. But guess what? It doesn't take creativity to be successful online. I'm telling you that right now. It does not take creativity. It takes consistency. You can have someone who is super creative, makes the best videos with the best content, the best topics, but they only post once a month. Or you can have somebody who posts every single day, but their content is low quality, not very creative, right? But guess what? That person will blow up before that person posting once a month, even with the fancy equipment, even with the grand ideas. It's consistency. Creativity it's only a piece of the puzzle. You don't need creativity to start making content. There are people right now making millions of dollars on like TikTok, Instagram, for just like sitting in front of the camera holding a cup. Like literally sitting in front of holding a cup for 60 seconds and people are watching it. Or they're playing with clay with their hands and people are watching it. I posted a couple weeks ago about how there was a live stream with thousands, had like almost 3,000 people watching their live stream talking about coins, like quarters, coins, literal coins. They're just talking about coins, not in some extravagant way either, just talking about coins with 3,000 people watching them live talking about it. It's the consistency. It's not the creativity. Okay? It's not the creativity. So if you don't take anything from this video that you're watching today, it's just be consistent. Post your content and be consistent. Post your content and be consistent. That's it. That is the secret. That's the secret sauce. That is the key to success. Post your content and be consistent. That's it. Someone is asking about my stay-at-home millionaire group. Yep. So you can join the wait list for that in the link in my bio. You can join the wait list for the next one. Because we just ended this last one. And in the stay-at-home millionaire 5-day challenge, I taught all about how to build up a brand, a social media brand, how to create digital products, how to just make money online consistently, right? Because that's what I do. That is what I do. And that has absolutely changed my life. From learning how to grow a social media following, an audience, and not only a following, but growing a relationship with my audience, and then being able to monetize my experiences and my knowledge. For those of you who don't know, I started making content back in 2019, but I also later that year launched my first course. So before that, obviously, like I was saying earlier, right, I had experience in owning a trucking company. And with owning a trucking company, I learned how to build business credit and get business funding. because running a trucking company, it costs money. For those of you who are in the industry, you know that the overhead is so high. So I had to learn how to get other people's money in order for us to start running more efficiently. So I went through a ton of trial and error, learned how to get funding, learned about business credit, and I started talking about that on my page, which with no intention of having a course or digital products at first, but people were so interested. And so I said, you know what, let me go ahead and just put this out there and see if people will, want to learn. So that's what I did. I sold my very first course. Then I realized, wow, I have a lot of information that I've learned from running this business that people find very valuable. And that's when I really took off with my content creation and course creation online business. Like I said, I wasn't the most creative person. I was just consistent. That's it. I was just consistent. Someone's asking, do I still have that available? So I do have a business funding course. It is actually on sale for Black Friday. I have a Black Friday sale going on all this week. So the link in my bio is for that. If you're on Facebook, you can still find the link tree on my profile. Go to my link tree, or I'll also post it in the comments on Facebook. But if you are on Instagram, there's definitely no link in my bio for Black Friday. But yeah, I just want to get on here because, like I said, someone had asked that question in our last Q&A session for my challenge, and I felt like some of you all might need the answer to that question as well. So honestly, just start working smarter. Start using your brain, right? Stop trying to work our bodies so hard and start using our brain. And just start creating content and consistency. That's it. That is the secret. That is the secret, okay? Someone on Facebook is asking where their major marketing tactics you utilize. Yeah, absolutely. There's strategy behind everything. Everything. When you post your content, you have to be intentional with your content. You have to be intentional. Everything I post is intentional. All these other influencers that you see, everything they post is intentional. We don't just wake up one morning and just start throwing content out there. You definitely want to have a strategy behind it, but it's okay if you don't have all the answers right now. If you don't have that strategy, just start posting and it'll come. It'll come to you. You'll start learning. Just start posting. You have to just start posting, because you're going to get nowhere if you don't post anything. And then also, don't get discouraged when there's nobody engaging with your content when you first post it, when there's no likes or if there's no comments, right? Don't get discouraged, because there's times where even now where I post something and I'm like, oh yeah, this one, this is it. This is about to go viral, and barely anyone sees it. It happens. It happens, but you have to keep posting. Not everything is going to hit like you thought it would. It's usually the content that you post that you didn't want to post, that you just kind of didn't really put a lot of thought behind. You just posted it. That's usually what goes viral. That is usually what goes viral. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So don't overthink it. Don't get discouraged if it's not growing as quickly as you want it to. Just know that consistency is the answer. Be consistent. Keep going. Keep going. Even if there's nobody in the stands clapping for you, keep going. Okay? Keep going and just post your content. Okay? Post your content. That is the message for today. Use our brains and post your content. All right, guys. So that's all that I have for y'all tonight. Make sure you're going to the link in my bio for the Black Friday sale. It's available this week only. Okay, I brought back some of my business masterclasses that I took down, so it'll only be available this week. If you're trying to learn about business funding and credit, that's available. I have my sorry, I was looking at the comments on Facebook. I have my grants contracts class available. And I have some other classes that are going to be launched or coming available this weekend. But this is your time to take advantage of the ones that are available now. And I'm also adding on a bonus Q&A session for people who buy during the Black Friday sale. I usually don't do Q&A sessions live after, the live session is done. But because so many people are buying after the fact, I decided to add that bonus in. I've never done this bonus. I probably won't do it again. So this is a chance to get on live after you watch the course, in order to get your questions answered about the content of the course. So that's included with all the master classes for Black Friday only. So on Facebook, asked, did you ever get the Gucci bag for your baby? Actually, yes, I did. I went ahead and got my Gucci diaper bag. For people on Instagram probably don't know, I had posted about this Gucci diaper bag on my Facebook page like a couple months ago that I was debating on getting, but I ended up getting it anyways. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Click the link in my bio. I definitely want to stay connected with you all. Like I said, the course sales are going to end after Black Friday, so make sure you hop on that. If you want to participate in my next 5-day challenge for my stay-at-home millionaire group, you guys can go and click on the link in my bio and you can join the wait list. Okay, there's a wait list right now in order to get in, so you can join that wait list so that you can be next and learn how to launch your social media brand or grow your social media brand and launch a course creation business. All right, y'all. So be safe. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Have an amazing rest of your Thanksgiving week or holidays. If I don't hop on here again before then, make sure you check out the link in my bio, and we're going to catch you guys later.